Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Coco Gauff receives heartfelt support from brother Codey ahead of US Open start. Coco Gauff's brother, Codey Gauff, recently rooted for her sister ahead of her first match at the US Open. The tournament began on August 24th at the Arthur Ashe Stadium. Gauff was last seen competed at the Cincinnati Open, where she gave some brilliant performances and reached to the quarterfinal round. She locked horns against Jasmine Paolini, who dominated the match and claimed a 2-6, 6-4, 6-3 win over the American. After this upset, the 21-year-old has been preparing for her US Open campaign, where she will compete against Ajla Tomljanovic in the first round. Ahead of her first match on August 27th at the Arthur Ashe Stadium, Gauff is preparing for her game, and amid this, she shared a clip on her Instagram handle, which had a glimpse of her training for the US Open campaign. The post's caption read, "This post caught the attention of the American's brother, Codey Gauff, who hyped up his sister for the upcoming hardcourt swing by penning two emojis in the comment section that read, the brother-sister duo is regularly seen supporting each other in various things, and recently, Codey Gauff was spotted reacting to his sister's sleek outfit in New York for her brand collaboration with Naked Smoothie. Coco Gauff extended her gratitude toward her family after the French Open victory. Coco Gauff delivered a stellar performance at the 2025 French Open, as she got the better of several top-notch players, consisting of Madison Keys, Lois Boyson, and more. She reached the final round, where she competed against Aryna Sabalenka and won the title with a 6-7, 6-2, 6-4 victory over the world number one. After this victory, the American delivered a winning speech, where she gave credit to her family for her success, thanking them for their support. With this, she also shared a special message for her brothers, Codey and Cameron Gauff, saying that they inspire her. As quoted by Straits Times, Coco Gauff started her 2025 season at the Australian Open, where she reached the quarterfinal round and competed against Paula Badosa, who dominated the clash with a 7-5, 6-4. Before the first serve, Codey's letter to Coco. The night before the US Open, the Billie Jean King National Tennis Center buzzed with quiet energy. Outside, the lights still gleamed off the freshly cleaned courts, and the sound of distant sneakers squeaking against hardcourt echoed like the prelude to a storm. Inside her hotel room, Coco Gauff sat cross-legged on the bed, nervously tapping her racket strings with her fingers. Her phone was silent, turned face down on the nightstand. She had decided, no distractions tonight. Just her thoughts, and the moment that lay ahead. Her eyes drifted to the small envelope tucked under her water bottle. The handwriting was unmistakable, slightly crooked, bold capital letters scrawled across the front. Coco, do not open until night before your match. She smiled. Codey, her big brother, her first hitting partner, and, in many ways, her first coach, not of technique, but of heart. He was the one who stood beside her in the driveway when they were just kids, both pretending they were in Arthur Ashe Stadium, calling their own line faults and celebrating imaginary Grand Slam wins. He was the one who first told her, "You're gonna play here one day." She picked up the envelope and carefully slid her thumb along the seal. Dear Coco, I know you're probably reading this with your headphones around your neck, your hair tied up, and that look on your face when you're trying to stay calm but your brain is moving a million miles an hour. First, breathe. No, seriously. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Good. Now that I've made you do a mini meditation, let me say this. I am so proud of you. You've made it to another US Open. I remember when we used to run around the house in Delray Beach with tennis balls in our socks like we were smuggling gold. You had Serena on your walls. You made trophies out of cereal boxes. You played every match like someone was watching, even when no one was. You've been chasing this dream with a fierceness that most people never even find in their lifetime. But here's the thing, Coco, you're not just playing for the trophy. You're not even just playing for the crowd, or for mom and dad, or for endorsements or rankings. You're playing because you were born to do this. I know how hard it's been. People only see the matches, the wins, the losses, the viral clips. They don't see the nights you cry when you think no one hears. They don't see the mornings you wake up sore but still get on the court. They don't feel the weight of millions of eyes, all with opinions, expectations, and judgment. But I see it. I've always seen you. I see the little sister who used to tie her shoes too tight before matches because you thought it made you run faster. I see the girl who used to beat me in games to 11 and then laugh about it like it wasn't a big deal, but I knew you were quietly keeping score. I see the warrior, Coco. I see the woman who's grown through every set and every setback. I saw you when you lost in the first round and still stayed to sign autographs. I saw you after that brutal defeat last year when you didn't want to talk to anyone, and still made time for a young fan who said you were her hero. That's legacy, Coco. Not just what you win, but what you give. And you've given this game your whole heart. So tomorrow, when you walk out into that stadium, don't walk out as if you're carrying all the pressure. Walk out like you're holding a gift. Because that's what your talent is, a gift. And you're sharing it with the world. Win or lose, I want you to remember this. You are enough. Not because of what you do, but because of who you are. And no trophy, no matter how shiny, can define that. I'll be in the crowd. I'll be the one with the sign that says Coco Boss Mode, engaged. I'll probably lose my voice again screaming. Worth it. Now go be great. Like always. Love you forever. Codey. Coco wiped a tear from the corner of her eye and leaned back against the headboard, letter still in hand. The noise of the city outside, the nerves, the pressure, all of it faded just a little. She thought about the little girl she once was. The girl with oversized shoes and big dreams. The one who looked up to Venus and Serena and believed that anything was possible. Now, she was the one little girls were watching. She took a deep breath and looked out the window at the city lights. Tomorrow wasn't just another match. It was another chapter. And thanks to Codey, she was ready for it. The next morning, as Coco stepped onto the court, the roar of the crowd rose like a wave. Her eyes scanned the stands, and there he was. Codey, front row, holding up a bright orange sign that read, Coco Boss Mode, engaged. She laughed, just for a moment. The tension lifted. She gave him a quick salute, then turned back to the baseline. Ball in hand. Racket ready. Heart full. This was her stage. And she wasn't alone.